Hello, guys, welcome to this podcast, Everyday Talkies, which ironically does not come out daily. I am Anshul and I talk about random things to random people, majorly about life, perspectives, and thinking process. It's like an interview, or let's say more of a conversation with one or two guests about random topics that interest us. To be really honest, it's just a way to reduce my inhibitions in talking to people. So come join me and enjoy. Hello, guys. Welcome to the new episode of Everyday Talkies. Today, actually, I don't have a guest for you guys, and I won't be binding you or forcing you to listen this for let's say half an hour or something. I'll just take 5 minutes of your time and just recite a small poem from one of my idols and make sure that all of you can hear it, can be spread to more and more people, and people ponder about that, think about that, probably learn something about that, or just appreciate the beauty about that. So, without any further ado, I'll start reciting it. It goes something like this. From this distant vantage point, the earth might not seem of any particular interest, but for us, it's different. Consider again that dot. That's here, that's home, that's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering. Thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines. Every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that, in glory and triumph, they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of a tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we have ever known. By Carl Sagan in The Pale Blue Dot, 1994. Just to give you guys a bit more context, this was the excerpt from Carl Sagan's book Pale Blue Dot, which was inspired by an image taken at Carl Sagan's suggestion by Voyager 1 on 14th February 1990. I think he was always a romantic. As the spacecraft was departing our planetary neighborhood for the fringes of the solar system, it turned around for one last look at our planet. Voyager 1 was about 6.4 billion kilometers away, and That is when it captured this portrait of our world. Caught in the center of scattered light rays, Earth appears as a tiny point of light, a crescent only 0.12 pixel in size. I'll probably post this picture around with this podcast for you guys to take a look at it. I'm not sure I'm qualified enough to say anything after this or explain this or take this ahead, so I'll just leave you with this. Listen to it again and try to understand more about it, read more about this, see the image which inspired him to write this poem, and spread it to more and more people so that they can love about it. And join us, join our Discord, visit our website, and check us out. Join our community to discuss such beautiful aspects of life. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thank you to all the listeners. I'll catch up with you again soon with someone new and lots of interesting discussions. So, bye.